Alright, welcome back everyone. We're going to be looking for the fourth grand hallway. So let's go ahead and get started here. This is going to be the introduction of Chapter 3. So, this is going to have the Chapter 3 title screen on it, and then what is normally a very simple grand hallway. However, when we get there, because of the rules that are imposed in this, I might die a couple times. It's not great. Anyway, looking forward to 5 easy walkthrough. Just got a button sequence at the end, you're good to go. And that's a repeat right off rip. That is an automatic same room twice. There's some lower corridors 5, lower corridors 2. Can you give me a third one? Probably not. I would be shocked if it did. Yeah, housekeeping. We're in the right area. This is early chapter 3. This is a couple rooms past where I need to be. First warlock, always nice. We always like good art. Yeah. I'm gonna have to wait. There we go. Two. Take that. On the box. Box. Go. Get this done. And head out. Move on. Into the basement. All the way here. Got our second turbo coming up here in just a second. There. This. Gotta make sure we have this box to deal with the mummy effectively. And we go. It's mummy time. That way. And we got this. On and gone. From the depths of the house to the depths of the property. Might be where the farthest room swims. I think this and the lighthouse are probably pretty close in distance in terms of where the property is. What the heck? Excuse me. Hey. I don't know what the hell that was. Weird. Strange. That, and let's go. Right, simple enough. And gone. Where are we headed to next? Cinema. Go. First get our first prisoner. Alright, they kill the door. Got it. Done. Yep. And a cloakroom 2. Right next to the Dread Hallway. Nope. I'd rather take half a second and go back and forth rather than get hit and have to stand back on everything else. Right? Well, that's housekeeping done. And also let's look at the room right before the one. Right after, sorry. The one before would be the Amber. Key RNG is kind of deteriorating, and it's the worst possible. Alright, and moving on. Into Workshop 1. Alright, yeah, run away, Mr. Ribs. Not what to do. It's fine. Not sure how that got mixed up. But we're fine nonetheless. Alright, shovel. Check 1 is the check. Yeah, I saw that coming from 10,000 miles away. I gotta find the key, but that's okay. There's the key. We just grab the clamp, and we go to the Yep. And we're done. Simple, easy, no problems. Into Relic. But the not so bad one. The better of the two, which I think really lends to the fact that this room isn't honest. Just because from like a speedrunner perspective, this is like the one room in Chapter 5 that causes most problems. Whoops. I thought I got the other attack. Apparently I did not. Yeah, this is like the one room in Chapter 5 that gives probably the most problems. From my speedrunning perspective. Because we're still trying to... Well, I'm still trying to figure out a consistent way to get this figured out. If Cooper would be so kind as to do this thing called swing, that might help. Yep. Okay. There we go. And from there, we go into the scullery. Come over here, like this. that. And we leave. Back into the greenhouse we go. We need to go to the state. But the game also thinks that I've picked up the first riddle piece, which I have not. And wants me to get the second riddle piece, which I really am hoping to avoid. Seagulls, and I don't want to deal with that. I don't have to, because it takes. It's not a difficult room, it just takes a while. Oop. Speaking of rooms that take a while. But this is usually of my own volition, because I've decided to come up with this great idea that is probably going to save me no more than like 5 seconds in a speed run, but my brain's just hell-bent on doing it now. Because it knows I will save time. It's automatic time save. And it's just unfortunately, I need to get good at it. Yes, Fire Reaper. I need to get this cat, or this giant mummy out of my hands. I thought I died. Throw this. That's not what I wanted to do. I guess we'll do it. Oop. There we go. He needs to go beat up the Reaper, please. There we go. Oop. Nice. There we go. And I'm at the time, so I can just grab this as soon as it spawns in. He got out. He escaped. There we go. Just in time to... Wow, that is an awful spot. But it's fine. Let me just look. Just because the opportunity was there out there to take it. I saw a nice... Okay, the reverse control system is still active. Okay. Bit messy. Didn't die though. Got a little chaotic at the end, but that's what happens when you decide to summon the Reaper and... Ah, it's the wrong title screen. Come on. Come on. So that's what I'm looking for. I just needed to say Chapter 3, the riddle, not Chapter 5, the race. Because for those of you who don't know, every chapter name both starts with the word the and then the letter R. It is Rescue, Restoration, Riddle, Reckoning, Race. Okay, well, speaking of the race, that is the correct order. Because you go from the grand hallway, and the first room you go into is the bathroom, which is where we're now standing in. So, we'll fit in there. What do you got? There you go. Now, to the farmyard. After the steps. On the way to get back inside the house. Yes. Alright. From there into the cloakroom. Jesus. It's an interesting challenge, but I'm not gonna do it. So I'm just gonna grab my invisibility can and run. Go literally anywhere else. Goodbye, cloakroom. And we are going into another little corridor. Okay, so let's not. I mean, yeah, you did technically. I'm gonna die. Okay, cool. Really thought I was gonna die there, but I did not, so we're good. Into the woodshed. Second one in chapter 3.
Hey! Oh, yeah!
No, because I see the shit that's around here. I don't know if I want to buy beef from anywhere near this house. I'm not sure about that. Kill some chickens, though. Come on. Ooh, what? Look at that key for shit. 25.
Yeah!
Oh. To the cottage. That nice, pretty, no break damage rule. I don't care. I'm just gonna tell you this now. I will not do this challenge for any reason until I have to. Because I hate it. It's just, it's just annoying. If one of the, because it's, so for those of you who don't know, the challenge is you have to kill 3 TVs. The problem is TVs spawn imps, which are fine, zombies, we have the water gun, and then it spawns vampire chickens. And it's just stupid. Because all of that's just there to distract you from killing the chicken. The imps. It's not so much fun, so I will not be doing that until I have to. Just like I won't be doing the World Garden Chapter 5 until I have to do that. Spoilers for that. I will be doing that without breaking rules. Because I have to. Because if not, I will die to so, that is way later than looking for room. Archives. I've seen like 90 something. Excuse me? But yeah, Walled Gardens somewhere in the 90s? Late 90s, I think? Like 94, 95? Might be 96? But yeah, it's gonna be a while until I do that. But anyway, we went to Archives, we saw Gruely Amber, we left. Just kidding, we're not leaving. It got bigger. She got bigger, and now we have to incapacitate. Okay, girl, you're gonna get blasted. Yep. So enough on the room before, and the room after. So for that in between. I'm going to be able to close them. Alright, and from there, please don't be dining. Sad part is I'm getting, like, pretty good at knowing what with this specific map, knowing which one's going to show up. Because that map of the portion of the map shows boathouse into lighthouse, lighthouse into boathouse, and boathouse into dining. There is another map, but it's not going to show up in this series, and that is conservatory to boathouse. The reason that's not going to show up is there's no cutscenes. This was made with the ability to remove cutscenes, and removing the cutscenes means that it includes any map transitions before the cutscene actually happens. Missed the thrower. Hit it dead by accident. Oh, I missed that. That's crazy. Yeah, you know. Okay, right. That was an accident. It was not intentional. Be that way, be that way. Alright. Not the greatest dining room, but I didn't completely bomb it, I just had one left, so not bad at all. Moving on. Into the ribs. There are bottles, there are cans. This little shit's gonna get completely obliterated in a matter of seconds. And it took our egg.
Oh, yeah!
Alright. Now that that's done, we've gotten our anger out. And now all of a sudden he's friendly to us. we just beat sense into him completely, and now he's our friend. Even though he was our friend in the first place, we beat up Ribs because Masufwa didn't tell us, oh, by the way, I'm sending my assistant to come grab the egg once you have it. So this really isn't even Ribs' fault, this is Masufwa's fault. For not communicating that to us. You know, before we left the kitchen, like, hey, once you get there, I'm going to have somebody pick up the egg and you can come back. Nope. Instead, Cooper just said some random prick took his egg and has to go on a goose chase and then incapacitate him and then try to stomp his head in. Until Masufwa was like, no, don't do that. You know, well, if we would have started with that, I wouldn't have touched him in the first place. Anyway. Laundry Chapter 5, simple. Prevalence Part 2, simple. Into the freezer. Where there is nothing. Okay, I can't. Technically, there is stuff to do, I just cannot be bothered to do it. Because you've got Trick-or-Treater, pirate zombies in here, you've got enemies in this middle section. I don't care. I want to leave the room. So I'm going to do just that. I have left the room. Until it puts me in it again. Nope, okay. Cottage. Let's, see what the RNG looks like. Good, bad. That's neutral. That's not great. That means there's only one set of imps left. What's this? Please be the warlock. No, but it's my weapons. So that does help me out a little bit, because it gives me a little bit of range here. And there's the warlock, which means my imps are exactly where I need them to be. So, warlock took a second to get out, but I still have the setup that I want. For the second part. Alright. I'm gonna drop this, pick this up, one. We're gonna pull down, throw this, or Fuck, rude. You know what? Wreck everything and leave. Alright. And we have wrecked everything, and now we are leaving. Technically not everything, but everything that I'm required to. Alright. I don't want loading screens like that. It's not great. Yeah, it's fine. It's just a little boring, isn't it? Just sitting here and snacking some imps. Just gotta snack 100 imps. That's it. Man, that was quick. Here we go. We're getting there. Hey, I don't want to die and have to do this again, so we need to be a little careful. Should be it. Yep. And from there... Aaron. Nope. It's the grand hallway. So the loading was taking a second, so I'm like, it looks like that looks like a parent situation. It's not. Right. Well, this is the grand hallway, except instead of this door, I was talking, I don't care about you. I need that door. But anyway. Instead, we're gonna go deal with some trash. This. There you go. And then we start. That. And was going to deal with that. Ooh! Okay. I guess the chair wanted to be killed by the Reaper. What is still alive? Okay, cool. Alright, I was like, did I just put myself in a really bad situation? No, I did not, luckily. Because I really thought that I did. Number 1.2. From there, billiard one. And introduction of there's no challenge, so you can just walk through. And the introduction of the skeleton. And I'm getting a lot of green slime right now, and I'm not appreciating it. I would like to see title screens, not green slime. Alright. Yep. Need to hit you. I need to hit you now, not with, or that wherever you're holding it. Jesse and Clyde. Congrats. Moving on. your base. Free up the invulnerability just to be safe. Break the key, if I can break it correctly. Ooh. And I got scared out of the door. Into a cellar. A one-hit KO can here. Well, one-hit wonder is the game called. It's just an auto can. And that's a haunted door. And that's a dead door.
Oh, yeah.
The door is dead. No longer functional. Okay, the green slime needs to calm down a bit. So I'm gonna run out and I'm gonna have to end up being Baron. I haven't had to do that for a couple videos. From the music room into the cinema. Two rooms that had to go together. Music and forms of entertainment usually can be held in the same place. Okay, great. And from there, it's time for Foundry Glitch. Let's see if the game wants to give it to me. That's a mummy. That's nothing. That's a good. That's it. A little concerned here. Yep. There's the Reaper spawned in, which means the glitch will work with no hesitation or issues. Just need to find the key. And it's in the last possible one, but that's fine. Break this. Don't pick up the Magnomania. Get the coke code, score cancel, and leave. Into the pantry. So, dealing with more coats and more doors. Straight. That's a coat. Okay. Get it? Great. Scared. You are joking. What a line of shit. I don't care. I don't care. Not my problem. Frick the goddamn bird. Stupid. Really hate when the game does that. Pick up the book while we're at it. Alright, goodbye. And like, there's nothing I could have done about that either. Because with the attack that I had, there's the can was spawned in a bad place, and I couldn't do anything about it. Go. Go. Get rid of those two, just so we can hopefully get a couple extras spawn closer to the door. And that did nothing, but it's fine. There we go. Turbo ran out, but that's okay. Oh, you want to fight? Fine. We can fight. And by fight, I mean you can just die. Alright, back to the front gate. I did it. Look at that. And we're going back into chapter 5. Because, Cooper's like, whoops, I forgot one. So we're back in the house. Because he forgot one.
Doodly-doo.
Yep. Alright, moving on. Kitchen 2. Which connects to the grand hallway. Which connects? No, because I'm still looking for the grand hallway. For some reason I thought I was in a different video. Nope. Still looking for that grand hallway. I'm gonna do a chicken shit. No, I'd rather just go head towards ribbons. I'd rather do that. You can die. No. Right. Yes, I'd rather have the ribbons. Nope, you're staying in the kitchen. That is the second back-to-back in this video. Yep. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna come into the kitchen through what would be the scullery. And we're going to leave the kitchen through what would be the scullery. And now we're told to look at the glow rooms. So, in the matter of 2 rooms, I've been told to grab 2 different things in opposite ends of the house. And I'm going and grabbing the thing I was just told to go and get. That's crazy. Or no, I was told the glowworms. So this is the first thing the cook told me to grab was the egg. The second one, the one in the room before us, before this one, was to grab the glowworms. But still kind of neat. She's like, "Go get the chicken." Nope, go get the glowworms. I'm now at the chicken. But we're just gonna make our way back here, as we normally do. Nothing too complicated. This room's still early chapter 2. About mid chapter 2. But it's still got relatively moderate, not too bad difficulty. I don't even have to fight. If I don't have to fight, why did you give me a garlic shooter? If you didn't want me to fight, then you shouldn't have given me a weapon. Right, that one. This one. This one. That one. You're not doing anything. If you could aim at the correct one, I love that. There you go. I'm not going to be late getting to the door, but it is going to be incredibly close. By incredibly close, I mean like I had no excess time. If, you know, if I'm in the mentality of getting out of the room as quickly as possible. Okay. So I was told to go get the chicken egg. I was told to get the glowworms. I then proceeded to get the chicken eggs, and now I have my hands on the dungweed. So in 4 rooms, I've been told about 2 ingredients and picked up 2 ingredients. Only being told about 2 of them and picking up a 3rd that I wasn't told about. This is an interesting scenario that we're in with this one. Because this has had 2 back-to-back orders. And now 2 back-to-back, 2 ingredients back-to-back. Oh, whatever. However, I'm not going to try and keep track of this, because this is probably a bit messy. And I'm already keeping track of enough as is. Ah! Yeah, the chicken jumped on my head and that was that. Yep, that's about what I expected. Alright, try again. Alright, let's try this again. A little less failure this time, yeah? Much better. Well, bye. From that chaos into the gaming room. Yep, there's the first 4 down, 5 left to go. Alright, that's good. You can do it. Nope, go away. Alright, there we go. Into the upper corridors. Alright, why are you two so far back? Out of my way. Get out. What hit me? Did I get hit by like the back end of something? I was not in your way. That was unnecessary. Alright. You're less dying this time, yeah? I don't know why. There we go. Back in the kitchen again. Why are you over there? Oh, that's lovely. Love reverse. Oh, that's just it. Okay. Nice. And I have the dungweed. This is gaming room 1. Into the grand hallway. But this is not the right one. I need the one that isn't at the end of the chapter, but is in fact at the beginning. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. We don't go this way very often. We did it. Look at that. Alright. Into Lighthouse Store. Lighthouse Living, too, not Lighthouse Store. Living Quarters. Yep. Grab our turbo. There we go. And we leave. No, I'm just kidding. We're not leaving. So we're leaving? We're not. I'm still here. I gotta watch two zombies give each other feeding first, and then I can leave. Okay. Well, that goes without saying, same room twice, which is the third one in this video. But now we're actually leaving this time. Because there's not a third one of these. So instead, we're going to go to the conservatory. Alright. Here we go. Back, get off me. Fine. You wanna do that way? Fine. Okay, I'm leaving before I die. And we're going to the ballroom, which is the rooms in the reverse order. If you go ballroom conservatory, not conservatory to ballroom. Alright. Time for the first ballroom skip of the video. Let's see if we can get this correct, or if we're gonna have to fight our way out. Or if we'll probably die and have to do it again. What's it gonna be? Made it through, no problems. Whoa, made it through clean. There was no stoppage of momentum on that one. It's pretty much as good as that you'll ever get that to be. Button safe in the beginning could have been a little bit cleaner, but it's fine. Billiard 2. Well, you want to fight? Okay, let's fight. How in the world did you take an additional 2 damage? Unless you had both of them knocked into you. Which is weird. Who knows? Everyone's dead. Now we just go to make a complete mess of the floor. Have fun cleaning that up, housekeeper. Except they do deteriorate and disappear, so I guess that's not anything that she has to worry about cleaning up. Except that broken trophy. That's definitely her problem. Hey! Right. This is the grand hallway before the one after what I'm looking for. Out of housekeeping. There we go. Finally got that line up back. Alright. Already done upper corridors. Well, that's the wrong direction. Because the experiment chamber was the door I walked past. Yep, there we go. Nope, you did not. Oh, you stood the front. This is a bit close for comfort, but I think we're okay. Somebody threw the trash can and the book came out. I'm not going back for it. Moving up. Fine. I guess I'll go to the back of the room and get the second riddle piece. And I couldn't move out of the way of that in time.
Oh.
Mr. Ribs noted me here. If she said cookie center, for the record, cookies is my soup swell. So did my soup swell know where the riddle piece was in the stables? But it wouldn't surprise me because she knew about the chicken egg in the same area. So I'm assuming she would know. It's weird that they didn't mention something earlier. Could be a situation where Rev's communicated with Token Coulter where to go and where to meet up at. No, go away. Alright. Everyone's frozen, and I'm going fast. I'm not going to run into a fire incredibly early to the point where it's going to get me killed. That's fine. I have more than enough time to get out into this open area. This canyon is wide, and I'm good. Not do the room again. Because, no thanks, I'm good. Conservatory, Chapter 5. There we go. 7 prisoners rescued. Ah, come on, man. Shit. I need to go back on that footage and figure out where exactly I hit that. Alright, there we go. Alright. And from there to the Baron's door. This! That's the wrong thing. That's fine. I will make this work myself. I will make this work. There we go. running? Well, you are running. Wow. Alright, well I guess we're doing it this way. Let's see if I can survive this. Yeah, the animation's too long. As soon as I kicked that one, I knew it was gonna be it. Okay. Yeah, let's not do that again. Let's not make that mistake again. And also, let's do this in the correct order, yeah? Nope. That's okay, sure. You can go away with that bullshit. Alright, there we go. And now I have to deal with the Reaper this time, which means there's literally no excuse for me to die. Oh yeah, that's as clean as that. That's about as clean as you're gonna get there. 13 seconds. Why it's gonna be. Alright, moving on. Into Criven's quarters. Right, you keep putting me in this corner of the house, but you're not giving me the way to get into this corner of the house. Alright. From there... Lighthouse store 2. Huh? Right, there we go. This is probably... Cellar 2's not bad. Could be worse. Could be buried. Alright, let's go. Get this stupid spider. You know, for 2 seconds I thought I was smart with that, and come to find out I was not. It's fine. I might still be smart with that, though. That might not be the worst idea, I should just pick up the sword and go. I was about to say, why is the door not open? Because the tight spider took a while to spawn the key. That was not a good sequence for me, but we're fine. Even if I failed it, I wouldn't have died. Alright, time to hit Dojin. Well, time to see if I can hit Dojin. Not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee, because I did not hit him. There we go. And we're moving on. Lower corridors 1. Which is yet another back-to-back room. That's, I think, the third one. Might be the fourth. It's at least 3, I can guarantee that. rid of the scare. Yes, I did. And I forgot to scare cancel the spoiler. Whoops. Okay. From the lower corridors, we go to the bathroom. No weapons. That's not no cans, so if you really wanted to make this a challenge, you would do no weapons and no cans. Just Amber %, I know. That's a different thing entirely. And poof. Done, no problem. Nope. I'm just gonna walk right away from you. Alright. For the bathroom, we go to the potting room. First. No, I think that's our final riddle piece. I think we've done Crockpots. That invisibility can is in a dog shit spot.
Okay.
That just means I'm gonna have to cut through. And the chicken spawns aren't the greatest either. But it's fine, I will make it work. Out of my way. Out here. We're gonna go now. We'll hold down it slightly to the right. And he's dead. And then we leave. Into the study. So from a hunchback to a Jesse and Clyde. Yes, second key's good. Second key is always good. First key's better, but getting the key without having to grab the chest to complete can in general is a good thing. Into the grand hallway. Once again, except still not the one I'm looking for. What sucks is I haven't even gotten to the room I'm looking for yet, because it's not going to be the greatest clear out. Because some of these rooms, I had it. I thought I had it. I saw the title screen, and I thought I saw the correct one. I did not. Okay, well, that's 2 title screens out of my way. 2 more to go. One's the correct one, one's the incorrect one. Because I have not seen the chapter 1 leading to Trophy Room, and obviously have not seen the chapter 3 leading to the Grand Hallway. This is Walled Garden, this is chapter 5. This is the one I was talking about earlier, that if you think I'm going to do this challenge correctly just for the fun of it, you are incorrect. Because it's stupid. I do wonder what happens if you put yourself in a situation. Well, I guess it doesn't. You can't possibly put yourself in that situation. I was about to say, what would happen if it put you in a situation where you had to like didn't have enough enemies to kill, but when the challenge starts, 4 enemies spawn in. Here is another grand hallway, and it's still not what we're looking for. But no, my initial thought with that was, what would happen if you ran out of enemies? What would be like the backup failsafe on that? But that's not physically possible because when the challenge starts, 2 ninja imps and 2 skeletons spawn in. So even if I killed everyone beforehand, there would still be exactly 4 enemies. But anyway, Grand Hallway 1. Yeah, I'm not in the right spot at all. I can guarantee you that right now. I don't see this. There's no silhouette of a chair reaching out and extending. Because I had noticed that. Yeah, wasn't close enough. Well, there's the one that I don't need. And that is also another room in correct order. At this point, there is only one fatal screen left, and it's the one I'm looking for. I'm getting bored. Wait. Jesus. Already guaranteed 4. When's the 4th one coming in? There's the 4th one. And we're out. And we're going to the farmyard in chapter 3. We'll be okay here. We'll just time this correctly. Which I did not do. Great. Not quite sure why I picked the knife up, but it's fine. I guess you're gonna die. I call bullshit. I call pure bullshit. I swung first. Straight up. No. I don't believe that. I swung first. And I know I swung first. I swung ages before you even started grabbing me. No, come here, Dick. You are definitely dying this time. Yeah, just get some extra ones in there just because. Oh, what a shit that was. Alright. Remember chamber 1. Pop this open for the warlock. Shot in there. Nice. Got it. And I got Stacy Can out. We're good to go there. And well. there. Another goddamn grand hallway. I don't know how many more of these are left. I don't think it's very many. I can think of maybe one besides the one that I'm looking for. Also, that's sure. Alright, finish chapter 5 with 10 minutes and 2 seconds left on the clock. And another grand hallway. I was about to say, I don't think I've done this one. So that's back-to-back grand hallways, again. That's the second time that it's happened with this individual room. Alright, sitting room. It wasn't the greatest setup, but I think I can recover it. Yeah. So I can just hitbox that and be fine. So he's gonna start going quick, so I need to get out of here. Let's go back to reading your news. Alright, what you got for me? GBTG 2. Run down the hill. You know, if all these cans weren't here, this wouldn't be like a bad, like to do like hill training for like running and stuff like that. This would actually be kind of fun. I would definitely do this multiple times a day. But that's just me. A few seconds I thought that wasn't going to be broken. It did.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, moving on. Meeting infirmary. Which then gives us an opportunity for another back-to-back room. Or rooms in Corridor, I should say. Because I don't think I've done the first one yet. I mean, I think there's another chance to do another room in the correct order set. Potentially. If I'm lucky with it. Not, then I go somewhere else.
Okay.
Alright, there we go. Right. And I think we got it. We did. Yep. I was about to say, that felt too predictable. That one felt way too predictable. I knew we hadn't done it, and I knew we I knew we didn't have infirmary, and I know we hadn't done this either. So, this felt very predictable. So that is yet another 2 rooms in correct order. This video is turning into a lot of back-to-back rooms, or back-to-back or same room twice, and back-to-back same order, or correct order, I should say. Getting a lot of that in this video. But it's cool. It's in a situation like this where you're dealing with a randomizer. It's interesting to make things in the place that it's supposed to be. Because given the nature of a randomizer, especially one like this, where, you know, doors lead to different places and things are not where they're supposed to be, it becomes a rarity that things are where they're supposed to be. So it kind of becomes an interesting thing. But that's my little rant on randomization. Lighthouse, lantern room. Let's grab these globes. Why do I keep thinking there's a text box there? Because there's not. Alright, moving on. What you got for me? Scullery. Huh? Excuse me? Pick up the pot, please. I don't know what the hell you think you're doing. You kind of need that. Well, very important. I can't see. That's fine, because I can fix this. Yeah, well, I can definitely fix this. There we go. Alright. You move on. You laundry. Alright, what's the RNG look like in here? It's not the best start. Okay. That's fine, because it means I can grab my I can pop this open. I'm gonna break this. And then this. I'm gonna grab another turbo. Why not? And then that. And I'm gonna go all the way over here, and it's in the last possible position. So now I have to position myself. That's not bad. I can get to him. I can turbo. I can get there. I can do that. Easy. Nope. Boom. Hey. The actual fight portion was not bad. The RNG was completely abysmal, but other than that, we're fine. And I'm also realizing I haven't done 2 consecutive rooms. This is not one of them. My mind went straight to servant's bathroom and servant's dormitory. Because I know I haven't done dormitory. I don't think I've done bathroom either. For that matter, I know I haven't done second billet room either. We made off with a prized stuffed pig. That's what we like to call that. Sure thing. I call that a human being, but each their own. Except not. That's don't actually treat people like that. Be a decent human being, please. Have respect for people. Anyway. Woodshed 1. The introduction of the flying. Alright. And spare cancel. Cancel. And spare cancel. And spare cancel. And again. ooh. Trying not to get hit with that. I'm not trying to die. This is gonna be dying. Nope, Lighthouse 1. Lighthouse Store 1, I should say. Alright. RNG wasn't great, but this is not really a room where RNG is too punishing because it's very close. I guess. So, we're fine. Farmyard 1. Alright, moving on here. Go kill Roger the Cabin Boy. But today, please. Wolf. I almost had to go back and do that myself. Literally. But I'd probably an extra like 3 to 4 seconds left to do that. And if you didn't do that, I'd have to go all the way back to do that myself. But we don't have to do that, so I'm leaving. Look at this boathouse. I was like, what could this be besides Barren? Not much. Alright, give me my turbos. And we are leaving. And there's Ballroom 2. That's one of the only rooms I know I haven't done. Because I haven't really been keeping track. It's not until about like now that I start keeping track of stuff like that. Well, okay, sure. No, I took that super slow, but okay, if you want to try and pull that garbage, then fine, be that way. I'll still hit it, no problems, don't worry. I'm not afraid of that. I know what I'm doing. I don't need to not have active hitbox to do it, but it's a lot easier, a lot less risky. It saves time, but you know. Alright. Now's about the point where we start questioning what the hell is left. Boundary 2. The only room on the top of my head that I can think of is Barren. And obviously the Grand Hallway. I think all the other Grand Hallways are done. I'm fairly confident I have done all of the Grand Hallways except the one I'm looking for. Which seems to be a reoccurring theme with some of these videos that have multiple instances of a room. Because I end up getting stuck having to play every other instance of it first. I'm gonna pop you. I'm gonna run, and one of you's gonna die. And we're good, just like that one. So where are we going? I haven't done a map transition? Oh, I haven't done Boathouse 2. Okay. Thought I did that. No, definitely didn't. Alright, well that's fine. I'm gonna fight a hunchback, let's fight a hunchback. Wouldn't be the first one I've fought this video. I think it's the last. It's definitely the last. Because I'm now realizing Music Room 2 also hasn't shown up, but I don't fight that one. So this is the last hunchback that I have to fight.
Oh, yeah!
Nice. Clean, good, no problems. What else have I not done? right. Of course. How could I possibly forget that I haven't gone through this yet? Probably because I just convinced myself that I've already done it, so I don't have to. So I just don't have to think about it. You, you, Second one's not bad. I can live with that. Few seconds, I thought I was going the wrong direction. I was not, because I do know what I'm doing. I am a speed runner. I'm shocked if I didn't know what I was doing. Especially with the fact that I've been doing this for, well, I've been recording videos for over a year. I've been running the game for over 2 years. Alright. This is not. Yeah, I brought this one up earlier. And I don't think I've done the bathroom either. Too clear to specify that. I'm well aware I've done the bathroom. However, I have not done the servant's bathroom. Unless I'm misforgetting that, which I very well could be. No, come on. Like, I'm just trying to, like, not bother you, and you're just being ignoring. Like, I don't want to punch you. I just want to go invisible and just go away. I want to get out of your way. This is clearly your territory, and I don't want to be in it. I know I'm in your territory, and I don't want to deal with it. It's weird that I don't summon the Reaper, because usually when I throw that trash can, usually it ends up getting hitboxed. And I usually end up having the Reaper in the room. But, okay. Simple enough. Yeah, there's something telling me I haven't done Servant's Bathroom. Which means I'm lined up again. Nope. I was about to say we're lined up to do another one. We are not. I've done. Okay. Farmyard 2 has not happened. Let's say we could be lined up to do Servant's Dorm to Servant's Bathroom, but that is not the case. I know Music 2, because that's the one on the top of my head. Kitchen 5 is also not shut up. I've done laundry, I've done Servant's Dorm, I just got done Servant's. So I'm just trying to go room by room at this point and just try to remember what yeah. I was about to say I definitely haven't done this. I was one room off from it being back to back in the correct order, but oh well. I don't think there's anything else in the latter half of Chapter 3 left. But beyond where I'm at right now, in this point in Chapter 3 with Servant's Bathroom, I've done, I think, everything else. I've done Attic, I've done Grand Hallway before Experiments, I've done both Experiments, I've done Crackpots, I've done both iterations of the Grand Hallway before the Baron. So this was the latest Chapter 3 room I had left. Excuse me? No. Kill the coach. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Just a heads up, to give you guys some excitement. I'm gonna hate this one when I have to do this. It's gonna suck. And it's probably gonna take me a couple of attempts. Because not only do I have to deal with everything I spawn in, I then also have to deal with all the worms, because in these toilets is a worm. There's coat here. There's another coat here. No, there's not. There's a worm in there. Instead, I don't care. I'm just gonna go blow up. I'm not. Yeah. And also trying to kill that thing in number 2. But that's much later. This has to be Baron, right? You're gonna put me through Baron? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think any of them left. This one felt like an inevitability. If you'd be so kind. Thank you. And whatever this is, please don't be slow-mo. Nope, I can work with that. Actually, please don't do reverse controls. Honestly, I'd rather do a slow-mo, because if I'm close enough to the turbo, I can just grab the turbo and override. Alright, let's get going here. Phase 2. Oh, now what was that? Honestly, what was that? I'm gonna aim this in a spot where, in case the skeleton does show up, I don't aim at the skeleton, I aim at the bear. Well, I mean, I aimed at both. Yeah. That's fine. Shot there, shot there. I think that's not my number 4. There we go. Back up just a smidge here. There we go. Oh, a pair of zombies coming out. I did the thing. Damn it. I think didn't I figure out how to do this? I'm gonna just take damage, right? Took me a chunk of damage, but it's fine. We're good. I don't see this one coming out. Yeah, but yeah, I don't see that hitting. Sure thing, buddy. There we go. Alright, continuing on. Yep, there's the only room that I know we didn't have. So at this point, I'm either missing a room, or it's going to be the next one up. And unfortunately, this game does not have... I mean, it would be kind of cool. I mean, I guess technically it does. It doesn't have a way to keep track of how many rooms you've completed. However, if you've collected all the books, then by technical nature, that's how you keep track of how many rooms you've done. Can we kill something, please? Wow, that's ages. And this setup is gonna be bad. I don't even think we're gonna be able to get the turbo on time. Yeah, didn't even get the turbo out. I mean, I got it out, I just didn't get it active. But I should be in range to just grab it and go. Nope. I was half a step away from it. Of course I was. Why would it be anything else? Alright. Moving on. Alright. What's left? Well, clearly there's something left. What am I missing? Schoolroom. Yep. Yep, that makes sense. So I did the bathroom, the infirmary, haven't done schoolroom. Trying to think here. Because again, the rooms left, we're definitely at the point now where the rooms left are very, very limited. So the pool grows significantly smaller with every room we beat. But yeah, I'm at a point where I don't know where I'm headed. What the hell? Okay, oh, yeah, I guess I haven't done the first one of these. There's only so many more rooms left. Like, they've got it, like... Surely, like, I would not be shocked if I get to the grand hallway, and it just how happens to be the final room. Because there's not much left here. Great. It's fine. It was a dog shit throw. Screw it, I don't care. If it kills me, so be it. Do what I care. He doesn't move when you're temporarily stunned. Alright, let's see how many the Reaper can kill. If any. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just fairly go for... It'd be really cool if Mini Coopers could pick up weapons. Hey, the Reaper got one. That's cool. Alright. What am I missing? Sitting 2. Okay. The problem isn't when you get difficult for me to is you go kind of all over the place. So I can remember like rooms based on like the area that they're in. And what I mean by that is like what are the surrounding rooms, like what are the 6 rooms before, what are the 6 rooms after, and kind of try and piece together from there. Yeah, surely this has gotta be it. Like, I don't know that there was anything left. I am going to let this video run a little bit longer than I normally do after this, because I am curious if there was even a room left. So here's the problem. Most of you probably looking at this room, like, oh, there's nothing here. No, there is. Half the enemies in this room are unkillable. The other half of them are just downright stupid, because they are killable. And you have 1 health. I'm going to start with this, because I think this is the Pirate Zombie. Nope, that is Trader Fever. This, I believe, is a Pirate Zombie. Let me get you out of here first. Problem is, I know where the chicken's at, because it's a Pirate Zombie, a Medusa, a Cursed Mummy, and a Vampire Chicken. I think I know where everything's at. This should be a can of some kind. Nope, there's a ninja. Immediately wrong. The face by the door is the chicken. I know that 100% for a fact. I want to say that's the Cursed Mummy. And I want to see the Medusas over here. Hopefully I've got it right. Yes. I'm just gonna keep beating up. Okay. So I know what those two are. So I'm not gonna crack those open yet. Because I do, need to crack them open so you guys can see, like, hey, I cannot physically kill them. The health, that's nice. The health is very nice. And if you went searching for this room, this would probably be your indicator to know that something's not right with this room. And that there is a bunch of shit that can actually kill you. You can't go up there, because it's blocked off. So, at this point, I'm just going to go to the invisibility. I grab the book. This, I can't kill that. And I can't kill this. So, I'm going to kick the chicken, and we're going to leave. I want to see if another room shows up. It does not! I had a feeling. I was like, I don't know that another room's going to show up. It's not. Because that was the final room. That was legitimately the final room.
Ooh, yeah!
I was wondering if this was going to happen in my entire recording of doing this. So, I'm just going to let this part clear out.
Yeah.
483 is high. No, I guess that's not too high, because it puts it 380. For this. And that would be... How does this treat it? Because technically the 10th prisoner is saved in the cutscene. So I'm maybe shocked that this says 9. Yeah, this says 9 because the completion of the 10th one doesn't show up. It shows up during a cutscene. But yeah, that's that video. Have